We're just pulling into St. George, Utah, and we've got one afternoon left to get in one last trail run on this trip before we make our way back home tomorrow. I mapped out a little something looking over towards Signal Peak in the Red Cliff Conservation Area that should have some beautiful views, and we're excited to get the drone in the air for the very first time on this trip. We appreciate you coming along and hope you enjoy this little piece of Utah. We just arrived in St. George, Utah, and it's absolutely gorgeous here. It's a little hot, but there's a nice breeze and it's dry hot, so we can hang with it. We just dropped our trailer off at a camp spot. Actually, we ended up having to go to an RV site / camp spot because everything was booked. So good little lesson there on preparing ahead of time. Right now, we're about to go to the Red Cliffs Natural Conservation Area, and there's a trail in here we're going to run and hopefully see some pretty cool cliffs, and who knows what we're going to get into. This road's in decent shape, so I don't think we need to go too low, but just want to make it a little more comfortable.
Turn this.
Yep, you're going to turn that clockwise.
The whole thing?
No, not that part. This here. See how that's spinning on the back side? It's going to thread right onto the valve stem.
Is it going to make noise?
No, not yet. I mean, you may bump it a little bit. You feel it threading on there?
Yeah.
Okay. You're good. Okay, now, put that, see, if you just push that in, it'll start letting air out. If you pull this up, see, it's okay. We're going to push that forward. Now you're going to use this tool. Remember how I showed you?
Yep.
We'll lock that in place so you feel it slip in a groove and start turning it counterclockwise.
That's normal for it to make the noise?
Yep. You're just letting a little, you're loosening off the inside part of the valve stem. So it's letting air by. Okay, now you're good. Now get your gauge in your other hand so you can see what you're doing. Now pull that part out. There you go. Stop it.
So I need to be at 20?
Yep. You just want to check it ever so often.
Okay.
I'm going to thread your valve stem back in. Yep. Push that in and twist it clockwise too. You don't want to force it. You'll feel it kind of snap in a groove and start threading in. Yep. Okay. Yeah, you heard the hiss and stop.
Yeah.
Now you can pull that back and just verify that you don't have any air coming out. Okay. Now go ahead and unthread the part that's seated
this
to
piece?
the, yes, that piece. Counterclockwise. There you go. And you would hear air coming out of it if the valve stem weren't seated good. And you did it. Good job. Okay, we just finished airing down. As you saw. She just finished airing down. Good job.
I just learned. It's a good teacher, and I want to learn how to do this stuff.
All right. Yeah. This road's pretty well washboarded out. We aired down to about 20 and it's better. Probably could have went a little bit lower.
If anybody would like to sponsor us with one of those,
392 Jeeps.
that would be amazing.
Let's pull in here for a minute and see what we can see. Okay, so we found a pretty awesome spot actually. We're going to keep going up, but for now, check this out. Hey, sugar, you want a ride?
What? Yes.
Come on in. There's a big old mountain right in front of us. So we're gonna see if we can check that out and see what's up there. It's really pretty. Well, we were doing good there for a second, weren't we? And then the trail stopped. And sometimes that's how it goes. So we're gonna double back to the road and see what else we can find.
Beneath the shadows of this quiet town, I see you there, your feathers on the ground. Your eyes are heavy with the weight of the world. What's in a life you never could afford. Even if you've never flown before, you can take a chance and try once more. Don't let your worries weigh you down, down, down. You can still take flight, although you're earthbound. To rise above these crowds, stuck in the dust of the life that you found, with nowhere to go, no higher ground. Even if you've never flown before, you can take a chance take flight. Although you're earthbound, you're earthbound. You're earthbound.
$10,000 starving comedians. Is she trying to be funny? She left me out here walking, y'all. Can you believe that? You think you slick? So just when we think we're done, we see something else that catches our eye and looks like it might be cool. So we're going down just a little bit further and then we're going to turn around and head back. We found a water crossing. And now we can turn around. It's funny how sometimes you think that something's gonna be one way and it ends up being pretty awesome. And this trail was just that. It was pretty awesome. Utah is gorgeous. Pretty. Okay, I think we've pretty much filmed what we're gonna film of this trail. It's almost 8 o'clock, so we need to get back to camp. Thank you all so much for joining us on this little glimpse of the Red Cliff Conservation Area. There's so much more in this area that we didn't get to see, but that'll definitely give us reason to come back. And I'm sure we will. Please help us out by hitting the like button and subscribing to our channel. We appreciate it more than you know, and thank you so much for your support.